What's up, everybody? I have been day trading 5 wide, out of the money, vertical credit spreads on SPX for over 5 years now. It's my favorite way to make money in the stock market. In this video, I'm going to go over all the day trades I traded last week. I'm going to go over the trades pretty quickly, but everything that I traded, I have other longer tutorial style videos on elsewhere on my channel that I'll try and link throughout. And nothing is complicated. Everything that I traded here, you can learn in one day. I'm not using any indicators, any fancy technical analysis. I have a naked chart. I use candlesticks and price action. If you know how to trade a credit spread in your trading platform, then you can implement this tomorrow. If you're not confident enough to take these types of trades on your own, then join me at Axe Options, where I'm trading these alongside 100 other traders with all experience levels. And I'm happy to help, as are the other traders who share trades in our community. Okay, so for context, this was an FOMC week. Not just any old FOMC. This was the week the Fed was expected to announce the first rate cut since 2020. The first rate cut in 4 years. It was a big deal. Every day in an FOMC week is a little more volatile than any other week. But I chose this week on purpose because these are battle-tested, simple strategies that just work no matter the environment. All right, friends, I am on a 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart for the ticker symbol SPX. And I pretty much just live on this time frame. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the Fed day. That's the move SPX made at the very minute of the announcement. This is Thursday, this is Friday. I generally only trade 3 days a week, and those 3 days are usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I don't trade on Fed days. It's not my kind of trading day. So I skipped Wednesday, and this week I traded Monday, Thursday, Friday. All right, I am going to go over the week by strategy. So every day that I trade at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time or 7:30 Pacific, sorry, my charts will be on Pacific Standard Time, I enter the Magic 8 Ball suggested vertical. I'll link some relevant videos up in the corner. So let's see how that worked out for me. These are always 5 wide, out of the money verticals. And I just literally copy it from Discord, paste it into Thinkorswim. It's so easy. On this Monday, the spread was for a call credit spread at 7:30. I'll put the strikes on the screen and the relevant information. I sold to open the spread for 85 cents on this candle here. And of course, a call credit spread is a bearish position. I need the market to go down. It doesn't exactly go down, but it does go sideways. I end up being in the trade until 9:13, so I get filled on my out on this red candle here for a total premium capture of 45 cents a contract or $45 a contract. Let me move on to Thursday. On Thursday, here is the 7:30 candle. The Magic 8 Ball suggested spread was for a put credit spread. I sold to open that spread for $85 a contract or 85 cents a contract. At 9:04 on this candle here, I buy to close it for 60 cents for a total premium capture of $25. I was in the trade for an hour and 27 minutes. I'm going to come back to this day and tell you why I decreased my profit target. And then this is Friday, the Magic 8 Ball. Here's the 7:30 candle. The Magic 8 Ball suggested vertical was for a call credit spread. I sold to open it for 80 cents. And 24 minutes later at 7:56, so on this candle here, I was out for a total premium capture of 45 cents per contract for $45 per contract. So I have been trading the Magic 8 Ball 10:30 Eastern Standard Vertical like clockwork for over a year now. I've made almost $15,000. It's the easiest day trade in the world. But I want to go back to this Thursday day. First of all, Thursday was the day after the FOMC announcement was made. On Wednesday, when the announcement was made, we made a new all-time high. Big deal. On Thursday morning, I know this maybe does not look dramatic, but this is a nearly 100-point overnight gap to the upside. So then Thursday morning, we make a new all-time high, and the Magic 8 Ball suggested vertical was a put credit spread. Every part of me did not want to enter a bullish position at the literal top. I could have just skipped the trade, but I really just wanted to follow my rules and follow my trading plan. So I entered the spread. And after an hour and all this just chopping around, I don't recall it getting challenged. By the way, in case I don't mention it, I always use a 1x stop loss. So 1 times the premium received. On this day, if I sold to open my spread at 85 cents, then I would use $1.70. If the premium touches $1.70, I'm cutting the trade. But if I don't say that I got stopped out, then it just never touched 1x. So anyways, after an hour, I reduced my profit target to just lock in profits and get out of the trade. I did not want to be messing around at the new all-time high. Had I not done that, I think about 30 minutes later, probably on this candle or this candle, it would have reached the $45 profit target. But I just wanted to mention that. I hate that I did that. I think probably of all the years, the whole year that I've been trading these specific verticals, I might have reduced my profit target like 3 or 4 times. I want to be very disciplined and very robotic about my take profit and my stop loss. So, the fact that I took it off early, it just, I just wanted to mention that I try not to do that, but whatever. I let the noise of the market influence me, and that's just real talk. All right. If you want more information about the Magic 8 Ball software, I will link Brian's channel in the description, and I'll link another video up here somewhere. By the way, the software does a lot of things, but I only ever use it for the 10:30 Eastern Standard vertical suggestion. The thing about this trade and why I love sharing it on my channel is that it's so easy. It's so easy a caveman could do it. I love a strategy that's attached to a specific time. So at 10:30 Eastern, I know I'm entering this trade no matter what the market's doing, how I feel about the market, and I know it's going to win 85% of the time. All right, trade 2 or strategy 2, my go-to, my battle-tested opening range breakout. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that I trade the opening range breakout based on the high and low of the first 15-minute candle. These 2 levels are my trigger to enter a trade. So on this Monday, when the low of day was broken, I entered a call credit spread. Well, actually, this was a weird day because it triggered at exactly the same time, 7:31, that I entered the Magic 8 Ball spread. And so I just used the same strikes for this trade, but I took it off at its own profit target. So I use a $35 a contract profit target for Orb trades. So that trade filled here, and 26 minutes later, I bought to close it for 50 cents. So we move to Thursday. I waited for the upside to be triggered, and at this time, I entered a order for a put credit spread for a further move to the upside, right? So this trade actually triggered before the Magic 8 Ball trade, but I put in a order for the spread for 90 cents. So the order doesn't actually fill until 7:45, which is this candle here. So it fills at 7:45, and then I'm out of that trade at 8:22. So this trade reaches its profit target pretty quickly because I waited for a little bit of a pullback to get a fill on that trade. And so that trade didn't get tested, not at all, and then wins pretty quickly. And then on Friday, I waited again for the high of the day to, for the high of the day to be broken, which actually does not happen until all the way down here. And when this happens, listen, power hour trades are not my thing. I'm not good at trading during power hour. However, if there's at least 50 cents worth of premium on a spread outside of the opening range breakout, then I go ahead and take the trade. So I entered a 5 wide out of the money, a vertical, short the 90 strike. I filled it at 50 cents, and then I immediately put in an order to close it at 20 cents, and it filled in 1 minute. So, of course, it probably could have gone worthless, but I don't play around like that. So that was an easy trade that I took at the end of the day. I have been trading the opening range breakout for 4 years, and I can count on one hand, well, I can count on 3 fingers how many red months I have had trading this trade exactly like how I've described on a 15-minute time frame, on SPX, on 0DTE. This is the core of my day trading. I can't simplify this anymore. It's so easy, it's so good, and it's literally 2 lines. So I will link a playlist of orb videos that I have done in the past and move on to my last trade, which was also on this Friday. And it was a put credit spread that I entered right at the low of day. And why did I enter that? It was the axe spread. Last but certainly not least, I sold to open the put credit spread for a $1.45 after Joe alerted it. I got filled at 7:59. So actually, I entered this trade just a few minutes after I took profit on the call credit spread from the Magic 8 Ball. So I filled it here. It gets a little bit threatened here. I buy to close it for $1. 43 minutes later on this candle here, So the total premium capture was 45 cents or $45 a contract. And like I said, my time in trade was 43 minutes. The very first YouTube video that I ever made was because of what our group calls the axe spread. Please don't go back and watch it. It's a little cringe, as my kids would say. No, I don't care if you watch it. But anyways, the axe spread is also a 5 wide out of the money vertical credit spread on, you guessed it, SPX 0DTE. It's how and why I started trading verticals and the place from where the rest of my trading has evolved. All right, friends, here is an at-a-glance view of all the trades I just went over. My profit, how much capital or buying power was required for me to make that profit, and most importantly, why I day trade. Long-term buy and hold investors hope to achieve 10% return on their capital in 1 year's time. Day traders, especially 0DTE day traders, expect to achieve that in 1 hour. So please make sure, whatever you're trading, that the margin requirement or the buying power required for you to make that money makes sense. I am a fan of aiming small, losing small. I keep my position sizing small. It keeps me sane. It keeps me excited to come back to the market and day trade every day. I can trade from my phone. I can trade from the car pickup line at my kids' school. Like, I keep my position sizing small so that I don't get stressed out, and enough to keep me afloat and excited about what I'm doing here every day. Good luck to you all. See you on the next one.